Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين أما بعد بيان حكم التكبير. The clarification of the ruling of making the takbir, saying Allahu Akbar, عند السجود والقيام من التشهد الأول. The ruling on making the takbir, saying Allahu Akbar at the time of going into sujood and standing up from the first tashahhud. Al-Hadith التاسع والثمانون, the 89th Hadith, عن مطرف ibn Abdullah قال, on the authority of Mutarrif ibn Abdullah, who said, صليت أنا وعمران ibn Husayn خلف Ali ibn Abi Talib رضي الله عنه. He said, I prayed. Mutarrif ibn Abdullah, he said, I prayed. Salaytu ana wa Imran ibn Husayn, me and Imran ibn Husayn. Khalfa, behind Ali ibn Abi Talib, behind Ali ibn Abi Talib radiallahu anhu. Fakana idha sajada kabbara. So he would, when he would prostrate, he would say Allahu Akbar. Wa idha rafa'a ra'sahu kabbara. And when he raised his head, he said Allahu Akbar. وإذا نهض من الركعتين كبر. وإذا نهض, meaning to rise up, and when he would rise up من الركعتين, from the first two rakat, كبر, he would say Allahu Akbar. فلما قضى الصلاة, so when he finished the salah, أخذ بيدي إمران ibn Husayn. So when he finished the salah, Imranu, this dhamma here showing this tafa'il, Imran ibn Husayn, he took my hand, وقال, and he said, قد ذكرني هذا, this has reminded me, Salat Muhammadin sallallahu alayhi wasallam. This reminded me of the salat of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam. أو قال, or he said, صلى بنا صلاة محمد sallallahu alayhi wasallam. He prayed with us the salat of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam. This hadith is in Bukhari number 786 and Muslim 393. Min fawaidi wa ahkam al-hadith, from the benefits and the rulings of the hadith. أولا, firstly, مشروعية التكبير حين السجود وحين الرفع منه. The legislation of saying Allahu Akbar when going into sujood and when rising from it. وحين القيام من التشهد الأول, and when standing up from the first tashahhud. So it is legislated to say Allahu Akbar when going into sujood, when rising up from it into the second rakat or into the fourth rakat, as well as when standing up after the first tashahhud. ثانيا, secondly, مشروعية جهر الإمام بذلك. The legislation of the Imam being out loud with that, jahri, to say it aloud. The mashru'iyatu jahr al-imami. So the legislation of the audible or out loudness of the Imam bidhalika, in doing so, meaning in making the takbir and saying Allahu Akbar. ليتمكن, in order for the ma'mumu, in order for the follower. Li here means in order for, or in order. Al-ma'mun is the follower. Yatamakkana here is mansub because of the lam, and it means to make sure. Liyatamakkana al-ma'mumu, so that the follower can make sure min mutaba'atihi, from his following him. Meaning he can make sure he follows him. He says Allahu Akbar, he knows what movements he's making movements, and he needs to follow him. You know, his eyes don't necessarily have to be 100% focused on the Imam. He's going to hear his takbirs. Thirdly, Fadilatu Ali ibn Abi Talib radiallahu anhu. The virtue of Ali ibn Abi Talib, bi mulazamatihi mulazamatihi as-sunnah, due to his sticking to the sunnah, the virtue of Ali, and due to him sticking to the sunnah, because he said, قد ذكرني هذا صلاة محمد, oh, صلى بنا صلاة محمد. He prayed with us the salah of the Prophet, or this reminded me of the salah of the Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So it's a virtue that Ali was praying the way the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam prayed. Shows his virtue, that he was someone who followed. Rabi'an, fourthly, ta'yidi or ta'yidu fa'ili sunnati bi shahadati lahu bil haqq. Ta'yid, supporting or aiding the one who acts according to the sunnah, the one who does the sunnah. So to aid him and to support him, bishahadati, by testifying lahu, by testifying for him to the truth, by saying this person is doing what is correct, this person is doing the sunnah, this person is doing what the Prophet ﷺ did. It's to aid and to support that person. So if you see someone doing the sunnah, support him by saying this is the sunnah. And if you see someone doing bid'ah, then you can tell, if you need to, warn the people, this is not the sunnah, this is bid'ah. Right? هذا والله تعالى أعلم وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.